Hi there, this is Wayne Sadin, host of Acceleration Economy's future CXO and BoD channel. And we're going to do 2 minutes of tech talk for the top executive once I do this commercial. This episode is brought to you by the Cloud Wars Expo. It's running June 28th to 30th at Moscone Center in San Francisco, California, where I'll be leading tracks and sessions alongside Bob Evans, the founder of Cloud Wars, and the rest of my Acceleration Economy analyst colleagues. Go to cloudwarsexpo.com to learn more. And please join me there and let's continue these terrific conversations.
Join thousands of CXOs June 28th to 30th in San Francisco, California at Cloud Wars Expo as we explore a new metric called the time to dazzle, exclusively focused on how long it takes to dazzle customers with new business models that are enabled by the cloud, empowered by AI, and optimized with human ingenuity. Register today at cloudwarsexpo.com and join a movement to make dazzling customers the metric that matters.
So I may seem like I'm obsessed with robots, but I keep seeing robotic news that I have to share with you. So right now, we're in a supply chain crunch. We can't get the ships unloaded. We can't get the stuff driven to where we've got to go. We're having a big truck driver shortage. We can't find enough drivers. Walmart is now paying over $100,000 to drivers in an effort to recruit more people into the industry and get them to stay. But let's talk about 3 developments that happened in the last week or so in the self-driving car and truck business. First of all, BMW announced at the New York Auto Show the new 7 Series will be a level 3 autonomous passenger vehicle. Now, Tesla and Cadillac, the most advanced other than that, are level 2 plus. Level 3 is full hands-off to a crossword puzzle in some situations in some places. This is still not legal in the United States. It may be legal in other countries. But I want to point out the technology is pushing forward. So when we catch up on the legal side, we are ready with the technology. There'll be 2 companies, I think it's Audi and BMW, coming up this year. And so we have a new breakthrough in technology that will change the game for you and me driving. Now, talking about regulations and laws, there was a kind of humorous thing in San Francisco. A police car pulled over a Cruise self-driving vehicle. They pulled it over. They were puzzled, I think, about not seeing a driver behind the wheel. And as soon as the officer moved from in front of the vehicle to go back to their car, the car took off. So here we had the situation of a self-driving car being chased by a cop, which apparently cut it off. Car stopped, put on its hazard flashers, and the police then proceeded to find out what was going on. Cruise, the division of General Motors that owned it, responded the car wasn't fleeing the police. It was just looking for a safer place to pull over. And the problem that caused the police incident, headlights not being on, has been fixed. Sounds kind of funny, but recognize we're going to be facing this. And you, if you're operating a self-driving fleet, will be facing this. Now, we've talked about level 3. We've talked about self-driving passenger cars, but there's another thing going on. Kodiak Robotics, a self-driving trucking company, and US Express, that's Express, one of America's largest carrier fleets, has been operating level 4 autonomous vehicles with a safety driver among Texas cities. And now in March, they drove from Dallas to Atlanta and back and made several trips. This is real world stuff going on. We still need a safety driver, but not for long, one hopes. So imagine that you are a CEO, a CXO, a board member. You've got to be thinking, the robots are coming. Look in your rearview mirror. There's probably a self-driving car or truck or train behind you. Be prepared, be planning your environment so that you can take care of the regulatory, legal, compliance issues and get the technology integrated as soon as it makes sense, because you can change your customer experience, you can change your cost structure, you can change everything about your industry in theory if you can operate those expensive capital assets 24 hours a day, and of course, if you don't have to be dependent on a scarce labor market. Like I say, look behind you. The robots are gaining, but let's get ahead of them and use them in our companies to make a profit as well as helping society.